Timers, it's Tiara. I hope that you guys are having a fabulous day. I just wanted to come to you today for part 2 of our fibroid healing journey. As we discussed yesterday, this is in relation to fibroids, PCOS, endometriosis, cysts, all of the above. Okay, so just to recap a little bit from what we discussed yesterday, we were talking about how a lot of times when you find out that you have that internal imbalance, it's technically hormonal imbalance within your system, you go to your doctor, and most of the time they're waiting for it to progress enough where they're actually wanting to go and have surgery. It may also cause your iron levels to drop at a certain level, which is going to cause you to be anemic. We talked about the different vitamins and the different things that you can do to increase your anemia level, some of which we discussed were blackstrap molasses with citrus, lemon, so that it can help with the absorption rate, work its way into your system a little bit faster. What I thought I'd do today is come to you and talk to you about how day 2 was of me taking our little concoction of grapefruit, okay, apple cider vinegar with the mother, and garlic. Okay, so this was day 2. I can't speak. Day 2 for me. It was a really good day. It still was gross. Just to be honest, there was no adapting to what it was yesterday. The only difference is that I didn't try to swallow all of the minced garlic up in one thing. What I did is I took and I chopped it up super fine, like I recommended that you guys do yesterday, and then as I put the spoon of the garlic in my mouth, I kind of took the apple cider or the grapefruit and apple cider vinegar drank that down with it in like spurts, so I can kind of chew up the garlic at the same time and try to get it down the best way that I could. Okay, so that's really worked well for me. A few of the things that I felt after having taken it yesterday, last night I felt like in my abdomen kind of area, I felt that there was a little bit of pressure. It felt like there was movement, so I'm thinking that maybe it was helping to break up the fibroids a little bit. In my opinion, when I woke up this morning, I kind of felt something there as well. When I took it today, I haven't really felt anything that was too different. So I'm hoping that the garlic and the apple cider vinegar and the grapefruit are just going in there, trying to find out where to go, how to get to where it needs to go, and working the best way that it can. Okay. What I also noticed is that at the first maybe 2 hours or so of you taking this mixture, you kind of have a garlicky smell to you. So just make sure you put on a lot of deodorant, okay? Spray a little bit of perfume, because sometimes with too much garlic, it can exude from your pores. And if that happens, then you're just gonna be walking around smelling like garlic and nobody's gonna want to be your friend. So try to make sure you shower as much as you can. Just remember, it exudes from your pores, okay? Take as many showers, perfumes, deodorants, things like that. So in today's video, I wanted to just kind of give you guys an update, because I told you I was going to do it every single day for the next 7 days, so you guys can see what my experience was, what I noticed, how I took it. I took it this morning, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, and then I didn't eat the afternoon. I was working today, so I didn't eat the afternoon until maybe like 3-ish, but I still gave myself enough time for it to be in the system. I would probably recommend that if you do take it, probably wait about 30 minutes before you eat something, so that it knows where it goes and the food can help with the absorption and the migration rate. What I want to do in today's video though is I actually want to show you how I make the grapefruit mixture, so that as you're going home and you're doing various things, you know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to move this back a little bit. I'm going to lower you down, and I'm going to show you what we have here. So this is what we have. This is our grapefruit, okay, and then we have apple cider vinegar, and as previously mentioned, our lovely garlic. Okay, it's surreal, but these truly are, there we go, these truly are the only ingredients that you're going to use. Okay, so let's get started here. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to take my grapefruit, we're going to cut it in half. It's a very big grapefruit. Okay, it's beautiful, isn't that pretty? Love the color. Okay, so after I cut it in half, I forgot a few things. So I'm going to get my strainer, because like I said in my last video, I am not a fan of pulp. So I have my cup here that I'm going to use. See, little cup. And I have my strainer. Okay, so then technically all I'm going to do with this grapefruit here is we're just going to squeeze all of the pulp out of all the juice, out of the grapefruit. So technically you could start by just squeezing it, but I feel like that's going to take too long. So I am going to help it out. So I'm just going to just pierce the grapefruit a little bit. You are going to get grapefruit juice all over. For those of you who actually enjoy and like grapefruit, after you finish squeezing all the juice out, go ahead and eat the flesh. It's still very good for you. It's delicious. Okay, let's go through this. I know it probably sounds really gross, but that's okay. So you're going to squeeze all the juice out as much as you can. Okay, and if you actually have a citrus squeezer, mine's broke the other day, which is why I'm making this ideal for the average person who may not have a citrus squeezer. You can use that, and that'll help through your process, because like I said, it's a very, very big grapefruit. Now for this recipe, you will literally only need half of the grapefruit. You're not going to need the whole thing each day. You're going to need the whole thing with time, but each day you're not. So like I said, I don't like pulp. So let's move this back a little bit. Here's my strainer. And then I'm just going to pour the juice into the strainer and then press out any more juice from the little pieces of the flesh that I still have. There we go. So that's good enough. And now for me, I have grapefruit juice. Okay, let's just wipe this up a little bit. So we have that. All right, so now we have our grapefruit juice. Next thing we're gonna do, so we'll put this off to the side here. Next thing we're gonna do is we are going to measure out 1 tablespoon, our little tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. As I said yesterday, make sure you shake it up, because that's basically what activates all the loveliness to go into your system and work the best. So you're going to take and pour 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and you're going to take and you're going to add it to your grapefruit. Now, I know that this is weird to say, but to me, apple cider vinegar kind of smells like feet. I'm sorry, I know, but it does, so don't judge me. Okay, lastly, we've got 1 garlic clove, okay? Just 1 clove. All you're gonna do is I just cut the ends, both sides of the ends off, okay? The easiest way to cut garlic is to take the base. Let me wipe this off here so I don't make a mess. You're gonna take the base of your knife, put it on top of the garlic, get down and smash the garlic. See? Now your garlic is smashed. You just peel the excess off because you don't need it. Ooh, there we go. And after you do that, then you can take your knife and you're just going to basically take and you're going to mince up your garlic. And as I said in the video yesterday, try to mince it as fine as you possibly can, because when you go to drink it or have some, unless you love garlic that way, it's going to be difficult to get down, and it is going to be a little bit hot on your tongue, so it's going to feel some kind of way. Okay, so just mince it as fine as possible. You can even use a garlic press if you have a garlic press. Just take and stick it in your garlic press. If it's still too big after that, then just, as I said, continue to take and cut it up. So this is my granulated garlic. Show you. There we go. That's my granulated garlic. Okay, so what you're gonna do, or what I did, is you take this garlic, put it on a spoon, and let me bring you back up here. There we go. Hi again. So what you're gonna do is take the garlic, put it on a spoon, and then you're gonna put the garlic in your mouth, and then you're gonna take your apple cider and grapefruit mixture that you've already rinsed together. You're gonna drink it. It is going to taste very gross. Again, I'm telling you this now. And then after you do that, I probably take this glass and fill it up with some water, just because the apple cider vinegar can maybe take and damage your enamel. Sometimes if you're taking it that way, you need to have some type of dilution to it. So I'd probably take this glass, fill it up with a little bit of water, and drink that afterward, just so you kind of have a little bit of a chaser. A little bit there for you. And then at that point, wait about 30 minutes before you eat anything, and then enjoy your day. And now this is day 2. for me and how I have experienced this mixture for me, and I'll come back to you for day 3 and let you know. Tomorrow's video may be a little bit different because I want to show you what different teas I'm also taking, so we'll see if we can get into that next, okay? So hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, depending on what time you're watching this. And as I always say, from my teacup to yours. Ciao for now.